What's up, guys? How's it going? It's Matt here. So tonight's video, I'm actually going to be talking about something that I've actually talked about before in my video, Gun Owners, Cowards, Confident, or Stupid. So this is going to be the one thing that just ticks me off more than anything else. So I'm going to give you a warning. This video is probably going to be more of a rant than it is a educational video. So let's get started, alright? So in my video, tips for concealing a full-size pistol, tips for concealing a service pistol, alright? I've gotten so many awesome comments. I mean, I've just met some great people. I've been commenting, I've been responding to you guys as much as I can. But I've also had to delete a lot of comments because they just simply tick me the heck off, alright? The people I had to delete, you guessed it, are the internet range safety officers and the internet experts, alright? So I cannot stand these people, alright? So this one comment, this guy was talking about I was being very unsafe in that video, very unsafe and just insanely unsafe, blowing the range whistle while they're sitting there behind their computer, drinking their milk and having their cookies, alright? So I'm sitting there showing holsters, right? I'm teaching you guys holster, right? You use this holster, use this holster. They freaked out because I took my gun, I took my holster, and I went, showed it into my holster. Showed it my holster, and like, oh, and there's this holster. It could just go in like this, but I don't like how it feels and stuff like that. How dare you point your gun at your hand? Oh my God, that was the most unsafe thing I've ever seen. I would never do that because you will lose your hand. Okay, Mr. Range Safety Officer. So, how about we play this in slow-mo, alright? So let's play this in slow-mo. I'll reenact it in slow-mo. Holster, gun. Where's my finger? Is it here? Or is it in the holster? Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. I wasn't jamming it into the holster as quick as I get my finger in there, alright? I wasn't fighting, trying to get in the holster and shooting it off. What I was doing, guys, was I was being very safe, alright? I had my finger off the trigger. A gun is a tool, okay? It does not have its own conscience, alright? It doesn't have its own conscience, alright? It doesn't have some magic into it, I don't know if the unicorns put it in there or whatever, that it will magically go off. If I put a gun on a table and I stood around it with a bunch of guys and we started giving knife hands at it and screaming at it, it won't shoot, alright? It won't shoot. It's a gun, alright? It is a tool, alright? I treat all my guns with respect, alright? I respect every single safety rules. I have never once in my life had a negligent discharge. I've been around plenty of negligent discharges, but I've never once had one in my life. I have been using firearms for a very, very, very long time. Weapons handling and weapons safety comes second nature to me. I don't even have to think about it, alright? Because it was drilled into me through the military. It was drilled into me through boot camp. It was drilled into me through the School of Infantry. It was drilled into me during the fleet. It was drilled into me in Iraq, my first tour. Drilled into me a second tour in Iraq. Drilled into me all the way through. Drilled into me through the National Guard, alright? It was drilled into my head so much that it became second-hand nature to me. I can't even tell you or estimate how many hours and hours of dry fire practice I had, not to mention how many thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of rounds I put down range, alright? Weapons handling is there's nothing complicated about it, guys. There's nothing complicated about it. It is a very simple process. Now let me ask you a quick question. When you're carrying a gun, no matter where you're carrying it on your body, where's the barrel pointed? Well, if it's on the strong side, well, it's pointed at your leg, it won't go off. If it goes off, it might hit the ground. No, it's going to go off into your leg, or it's going to go off into your foot. If you're carrying it in the small back, where it's pointed, well, your back goes like this, your butt comes up, it's pointed right at your butt cheeks, all right? If you're carrying it in a shoulder rig, where's the gun pointed? At the people behind you, all right? If you're carrying appendix, where's it pointed? Well, you know where it's pointed. The femoral artery, we'll just say that. So, how can my gun magically go off when I'm carefully, slow is smooth, smooth is fast, carefully taking my gun, finger off the trigger, not even close to the trigger, holding a good steady grip, line it up perfectly with the holster, and slide it in until it clicks? How can the gun possibly go off? It can't, alright? It cannot go off. There's no magic behind the gun that's going to make it go off, all right? So through the years, I covered this in that one video I talked about, guys. Look, it ticks me off. I see it at the range all the time, all right? There are good range safety officers that are just down-to-earth type guys, and they're just trying to keep the range running functionally, all right? And then there are the psychotic range safety officers, and a lot of these internet range safety officers, what I call them, are those psychopaths, all right? They are so scared of guns. I mean, they're literally scared of guns, all right? Guns scare them, all right? They're gun order, but guns scare them. 90% of the time, their gun's going to be in a safe, all right? Because they're scared of it, all right? And they'll keep the ammo in a completely different safe, all right? So there's no way the two can touch and magically, create baby bullets in the barrel and go boom, all right? If you catch my drift, all right? So they will probably keep it in their safe. When these guys show up at a range, they show up with a locked pistol, all right? Pistol is locked in their pistol box, all right? They take the lock off, they open the box. The range tag is in the pistol, or the lock's also running through on the inside, double locked it. And they take that out, and then they take a box with their ammunition that's locked up, all right, and then they take it out. And then when they get their gun out, they do one of these things. Okay, I gotta bring this over to the table. Okay, God, thank God it didn't go off. Now they gotta grab their ammo. I don't want to put it anywhere near the gun. Okay, I'm safe. Guys, it's a little exaggerated, but you catch my drift, all right? If you are that scared of your firearms, you are so scared of your firearms that you have to project your fear of your firearm and of your weapons handling skills on other people, then you probably should own a firearm, all right? You probably shouldn't, because a firearm is a deadly weapon, all right? And if you have no confidence in the weapon, if you have no confidence in yourself, and you refuse to train because you're so scared of the gun that you won't even take it out for dry fire, then you are a danger to everyone that's around you. All right, you are a serious danger to everyone that's around you. All right. Now, I also get another comment on another one of my videos. All right, this is the appendix carry that I did. This one guy obviously wasn't very educated. All right, so he explained to me, in a comment, that I usually delete these comments because they just drive me off, and I've learned that these people are just looking for arguments. They just keep going. I think they have fun trying to make an argument with me, so I just don't want to deal with them. I don't want them on my feet. I don't want them screwing around with my feet, all right? So I just mute them, delete them, say screw it, So at first it sounded like a legitimate conversation, so I started having a conversation with you. And then I realized that he explained was this. Carrying appendix, all it really is Mexican carry legitimized by the NRA, supported by the NRA, and supported by big name holster companies that are going to charge you a fortune for their special appendix holsters. He's like, so there's no point of carrying appendix here because it's just Mexican carry. Okay, I explained this to him. I'm like, there is a big difference between carrying appendix in a holster. I'm talking a $20 holster, all right, that is specifically designed to have a pistol and is a very safe holster. There's a big difference between carrying appendix in a good quality holster or a decent quality, even a lower quality holster that's a safe holster, and carrying a pistol without a holster, trigger exposed, inside your belt. That is what Mexican carry is, and it's the dumbest thing you could ever do because one, you could lose your gun, or two, the triggers are exposed. If you do a striker fire pistol, yeah, you're going to end up in the ER, all right? So this guy was going on about how appendix carry, it was like a big conspiracy theory. Appendix carry is a big conspiracy. You should only carry strong side. That's it. That's the only place you should ever carry strong side. Now, we got into it for a little bit, and I'm just trying to be me. I'm just trying to be down to earth with it. And then I told him, like, well, all of those issues with, you have the fears and the triggers, I'm like, can be simply alleviated by daily dry fire practice, all right? Daily dry fire practice. His response was flawless, all right? His response was this, all right? Dry fire practice is unsafe and no one should do it because if negligent discharges happen all the time and it's the most unsafe thing to do, the only place you should ever handle a loaded gun is on a range. Delete, block. Yeah, guys, I don't even have words for that type of mindset. I don't even have words for that type of thought. All right, look, guys. For every one round you fire live at a range, you should be firing 100 to 1,000 rounds. in dry fire practice. Now, I'm not talking real rounds. I'm talking fake pretend rounds or snap caps. All right? The only way to get your weapons handling up to a level where you can be safe enough to firearm, pull it from a holster, and be able to get it on the holster safely without shooting yourself is dry fire practicing so much that when you go to the range, you don't even have to think about it, all right? And when you get to the range, you don't just rush into it. You don't just rush into it like a madman. It's like a warm-up or like a workout, all right? If you do a workout, if you just jump into the workout, you're going to get hurt. You have to warm up prior to the workout, all right? Now, what I mean by that is when you get to the range, if you're going to be pulling it from the holster at the range, start slow. Slow, smooth, smooth is fast. Start slow. Boom. Bang. All right? Start slow. Work your way up. Work your way up where you have a good momentum going, all right? And then start moving on from there. That is how you learn to be an efficient firearms owner, an efficient fighter, and an efficient shooter, guys. You know, if you are so scared of your gun that you won't even take it out to clean it, or you won't even take it out to check to see if the chamber is empty, you seriously need to sell your gun or lock it up in the safe forever, all right? Because you are 100% the biggest danger to every person that's around you, all right? You are the type of person that is going to have a negligent discharge when they're cleaning their firearm because they didn't do the simple, dumb step. I mean, you don't even have to think about it. If you're going into the gun, you clear the gun, you check the chamber. You empty the magazine, you check the chamber. If it's a revolver, you check the cylinders. It's not complicated. You need to pay attention, all right? And you need to do these simple steps. And it needs to get to a point where you don't even think about it and you just automatically do it and it becomes second nature to you. That's how it is with me, all right? Anyway, I just want to talk about this, guys, because it kind of bothers me when all these range safety officers or internet range safety officers coming at me like this. And they always have the thing, well, what if, you know, what if this and what if this? And this is my explanation to them. What if you stopped worrying about others people's weapons handling, weapon safety, and what if you started focusing on your own so you can build up the confidence that you need to carry, to possess, to handle, and to shoot a firearm, all right, and to do it safely? What if you stopped getting in everyone else's business and started focusing on you and got your training down so now you were no longer projecting your fear onto everyone else? I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, comment below, guys. If you will, turn on the notifications so you can see my ugly face every time it comes up, all right? Remember, guys, it's our responsibility to take care of each other and protect each other. Peace.